Got some breaking news. Got some breaking news, everyone. I don't know how it's going to end. I don't know how it is going to end, but we've got some birds in the backyard. They're in a tree, and it is raining. It is pissing down here right now, so expect some thunder, lightning, rain. It's absolutely teeming down. And I'm worried for the birds out the back. I've got little baby birds out the back. And we're going to have a quick look at them here. So I don't know if we're live. I've just sort of jumped on. I think we're live. I think you can hear me. I think we're good to go. So we'll go over to TwitTwat. And we had some birds. Built a nest in the back sort of fern area. In amongst the trees. And we've been looking after them, keeping an eye, well, not looking after them, but keeping an eye on them. And it is teeming down, so I worry about them. I was going to build them a little shelter, but I thought I better not. Because if I distract them or interrupt their bird process, that they might abandon the chicks, and we don't want that. So we'll head over to my profile on TwitTwat. Come and follow me on TwitTwat. Here I am, yummy. You're jealous, aren't you? Look at that, spaghetti on toast with cheese, and there's an egg under there. So if you worry, that's it there. There's the egg there. Spaghetti with an egg. Been busy today. I've been working out in the yard. I've been cutting down a tree. I've had the chainsaw going. I've been doing manly stuff. Can we say that anymore? Manly stuff or person stuff? I was doing person stuff out the front yard. I'm going to upload some photos. I took a few photos of that too. I'll upload them tomorrow. I'm a bit busy now because I'm worried about these birds. See, but we've got little birdies here. That was the platter that we done for the football. It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag, it's the emblem for me and for you. If you know that, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. But see here? That's the first little bit of video I took. Now that egg hadn't hatched yet. So as you can see there, we've got a little birdie. And then I got another bit of vision here from another time. Now this is when the egg hatched, obviously. There was only 2 eggs in there. As you can see there, they're fit and healthy. They're getting some fur on them. I haven't been distressing them. I've been leaving them alone. I've just been taking the one bit of footage for the day while the birds are out getting food, because I've been keeping an eye on them, making sure that they're not resting with the chicks, that they're flying out and gathering up food. And now it is pissing down with rain, absolutely thumping. We've had we've had rail. Wouldn't that be? Imagine that, raining rails. Hail. We've had hail. It's been cold. It's been wet. Actually, the rain's sort of dropping off a little bit as we speak, which is good. Which is good for the birds out the back. So they're out the back. I can't sort of connect a camera up and walk you out there, not unless I'm on my phone. But I'm not live on my phone, so we can't do that. But we don't want to interrupt them. See, I don't want to go out there and start checking on them when it's pissing down with rain. They've got bigger fish to fry, bigger worries in the world than worrying about what I'm going to do, because they'll be stressing out enough as it is. I don't want to stress them out anymore. So I'll just let their mum and dad do what they do best, whatever that is. Protect them from the rain. See, look at them. Yeah, so it is teeming down. I don't know how they're going to get through it. But it's one of those things, isn't it? It's nature. You've got to let nature take its course. You can't interrupt with nature, because if you start fucking around with it, sticking your fingers in there, the smell of you will go on their nest and in the trees, and the parents might go, stuff it, I'm out of here. So we don't want that. We want the chicks to grow. We want them to fly away and be a part of this world. So yeah, good news. The rain has subsided a little bit. It's not as strong as it was before. Like, I was just getting ready for dinner as well. I was cutting up some potatoes and some beans, and it was belting down, so I thought I'd do a quick live stream, but I think the worst has passed. Let's have a look at the radar, the weather radar. Oh, we've got more rain coming. Actually, it's sort of coming across us, so we might just miss the next spurt. The next spurt might be a little bit higher on the chart, way the wind's going. So that heavy bit of rain. See, look at that. Look at all that red. Look at the red. When you got the red on the screen, that means it's serious. So I think the birds will be fine now if we don't get no... Because it's probably a good thing, because there's not a lot of huge wind. There's not a lot of big wind here. So we don't want the nest to be blown out of the tree where it's at. So we've got some good news. We have got some good news. So we'll go back to Twitter. We might have a little look on Twitter here before I have to... Where's that noise coming from? Is that coming from here? Oh, I think so. Oh, right. I've got to put my little earphones in, don't I? I'm going to get some doubling up noise. Here we go. yeah, so that is the situation here. I'll keep you updated. I'll post tomorrow how they're going. I hope the nest stays in there and it doesn't get blown away or floods out. But sometimes you can't stuff with things. You've got to let nature take its course. Now they got two. The birds there got two. There's two flying around, a mum and a dad. So obviously they're going to do what they need to do to look after them. And actually the nest looks pretty warm and cozy, doesn't it? I know it's not going to be warm and cozy when it's wet, but look at that. It's got some sort of seed stuff there, and what would that be? That would be like some fluff sort of stuff, I suppose, it picked up around the joint. But look at it. It was just born. I've got some lizards here too. I seen a baby lizard too the other day, but I haven't seen them since, so I don't know what they're doing. They're probably cruising around learning how to survive on their own. So yeah, let's see. This is then. So I've been taking a little bit of footage each day, and I'm going to put them all together so you can see the progression. But see, that's day 1. This is day 2. See how they got like a fair bit of fur on them. See that? They're starting to get a bit of fur on them. Like down here, they're pretty red. Red raw, not much fur. But this one hatched with a bit more fur on it. And you can see the second one there is, they look identically the same. Knowing that one of those birds hatched later, a day later or 2 days later, probably a day later. So they've got a bit of fur on them, and I seen them today, and they're looking good. They're looking healthy. Couple of my posts there. You can go through them at your leisure. But yeah, come and follow me on TwitTwat at Rusty Reactions. There I am there at Rusty Reactions. Come and follow me on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Come and say hello. I'll be sure to say hello back. Actually, I'd probably be able to. Wait a minute. Wait just there. This is I'll post this on Twitter, and this is them just before the rain. So I went out to make sure that everything was all right. It looked all right, and the mama and dada were looking after it. Excuse me, just talk amongst yourselves. Got to put your hashtags in. Got to put your hashtags in, girls and boys. There, we'll send that out. See if we can, we should be able to pick it up now. Now if we just refresh this. No, it's still downloading. Might take a second to download. Look at that spaghetti there. Oh, yeah. You know you're jealous. You know you're jealous. Anyone loves spaghetti on toast. Capiche? Look at that. Egg underneath, runny egg. Spaghetti. Cheese. Parsley. Bit of toast on the bottom with one bit of toast cut in half on the side, so you can slurp up all that extra spaghetti like you've got a eatable spoon. Turn the toast into a spaghetti spoon. Is that a hair there? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. That's why you don't zoom into these photos. Alright, it should be up now. Let's refresh it and we'll have a look. Here they are here. Look at that. See, they've got some fur on them. I'm a bit worried because when you see that, this side of the nest here is somewhat higher because it's resting on the branches on this side. That side over there hasn't got much underneath it. So I'm worried that the birds are leaning the nest over. It's a well-designed nest though. They do a cracker job. I'm not saying it's going to tip over, but I'm saying that with some extra weight, you don't know. You don't know. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. Look at them. See, they're getting a little bit of fluff there. They're getting some fluff. They're hungry. They need food. Well, the rain stopped here now, which is good. I don't want to go... It's getting dark too, so I don't want to go out there and... shine torches and stuff. No, we're not doing that. I might go out just to have a quick look, because if you can, I can look at it from a distance and I can see the mama's bird, the eye of mama sitting there looking out the top of the nest, so I know that they're getting looked after. Because the birds in the nest sort of, keeping them warm or doing whatever they do. So I can tell from a distance, and I can look at them and see them, and they won't fly off. It doesn't disturb them. They're quite happy just to sit there and keep me at that distance and not get freaked out about it. Yeah, so it's not an ideal time for the rain. Probably would have been better to give them a week. Give them an extra week of growing before the rain starts hitting. But it'll be a test for them, and I suppose they can. It's a good time for them to have a drink too. Get to know how to drink. So that's it, my little adventures with my new friends in the backyard. That's just off the back deck, so if I'm standing on the deck, I can see them. Gee, so many reports coming in about flooding and cars sort of dented up on the side of the road because they can't go anywhere because they've been sliding into one another. It's funny because all that commotion that's happening on the freeway is like half an hour away from me. So if you can imagine, there's a hill and the freeway's sort of in the hill and I'm down on the sort of flat area, and that's half an hour between the two. So up there in the hill, around the hills, it has been belting down, flash flooding, hail, ice on the road, cars are being slip sliding everywhere, streets are underwater. But here, all day, it's been t-shirt weather. I've been outside pruning and cutting down the tree out the front. I'll put some photos of that up later. Probably tomorrow morning I'll do that. Cutting down my tree out the front because the top half of it died. So it's just a matter of time before the wind catches it, and my shed's right there. So if the wind catches it and the branch goes over, it's going to damage my shed. Or if I'm walking under it, a branch could fall down and hit me. Now it branched out of 3 places. So there was 3 massive branches coming out of the top that were dead. So, and the lower half of the tree was still alive. It was still growing strong. But the borers got to the top half of the tree for some crazy reason. So I had to cut that down before it caused me more drama. And I done that today and sweated, and it was hot. The sun was out. It was nice and warm. I was sweating. And half an hour away it was flash floods. I was doing manly work. Can't say that in person's work. I was doing people's work. So yeah, that's my video, guys. Just thought I'd jump on, share that with yous. As it starts to rain again, it doesn't look as dark as it was before, but it is getting dark. It's that time of the day where the sun is disappearing. So yeah, I'm going to head out and I'm just going to have a look in, see how they're going. Hopefully Mum or Dad's there to check them out. How long have we been going for? 26 minutes. Well, I might just end. We'll just go for a little tour of Twit Twat. Let's go for a little. Let's see what's happening in the Twitter sphere before I leave. Oh, I got one view. What's going? Oh, doom and gloom. Yeah, here comes the rain again. There's no lightning this time, so it just sort of makes me think that it's not going to be as severe as before. Who should I follow that has good posts? See, this is it here. Cars slip sliding everywhere. Manny Pacquiao is going for the Filipino presidential bid. He's going into politics. Geez, you wouldn't want to be his opponent, would you? You wouldn't want to debate him. You'd be like, what? You debating me? We're not talking no more. No, Twitter's quite boring at the moment. Look at that. This is one of the promotions for James Bond, the last Daniel Craig James Bond film. Makes me sad. I don't know what to think about that. Let's promote Daniel Craig's last James Bond film with this photo. I think it's a short film actually. It's a shot, like a frame from a little bit of video of the trailer. I think it's the trailer where they jump on the little scooter and ride off. Like, I don't know what to think about that. I'm going to try not to think about that, actually. I'm going to try not to think about that, I think I'm going to try not to think about that. Awesome photo, snapped at the perfect moment. Yeah, pretty boring here, guys. Twitter's not really giving us too much. I'm going to end this live stream. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, follow me on Twitter, follow me on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I'll upload a couple of videos in the near future, I believe. Disney has got another one of those What If shows coming out tonight. Oh, actually, it's out now. What If Ultron won? That's fresh off the press. That's only just dropped. What if Ultron won? I'm not going to do it now. I haven't got time this afternoon and tonight, so I'll do that first thing in the morning. I might do a watch party, or I might not, because they are ruthless with copyright, Disney. So I'm probably best off just watching it and then just uploading a video about my reaction to it. But I'll do that tomorrow. Either way, there'll be a video up. You can check that out. Stay tuned. More to come. I'll keep you posted on Twitter how the birds are going. Hopefully they make it through this cold and wet night. But I'll keep you posted. So everyone, take care. Look after yourselves. And be well. Bye for now.